German version of American Idol called DSDS. So, where did I stop? Where did we start? Where did I finish the last video? The first performance in the convent was Dancing with a Stranger by Sam Smith. Dancing with a stranger. We could pop on some more lip oil. They look juicy. When I look to the side, I'm just looking at the monitor to see how wonderful I look today. Wow, actually. Wow. Okay, again, not sponsored. In case you recognize the product, it's not sponsored. Product. That's a good word. Product. So anyways, my performance was okay. It was actually quite hilarious because I hope that if you watched it now, after you had time, because I paused the video. So extra, just for you, to be able to go and watch the performances. I said what I said. And, if you watched it, you know that I sang, "Look what you do me do." No, what did I say? Look what you made me do, what you do me do. No, I sang. Okay, wait, I was so confused what because Enrico did it wrong. I'm not blaming him, don't get me wrong, I'm not blaming Enrico, but because all of this was a big mess, I just my brain couldn't figure out what the right words were for the chorus. So I sang, "Look what you do to me, buddy, dude be. Ooh, baby, I'm dancing with a stranger." I thought it was amazing. One of the contestants' father, Pia, hi Pia, her father still watches that video on a regular basis because he thinks it's ever so hilarious, and I cannot blame him. I think it's absolutely great. Yeah, I sang "Look what you do to me, but it didn't be." And if you didn't catch that, I sang "Look what you do to me, but it wouldn't be." So yeah, that was a choice. But I thought, actually, because we had to start twice, I was like, oh no, we're not gonna make it. Maybe. I thought I was okay. I actually didn't realize that I did sing the chorus incorrectly until I watched it, because as we came down, the performance was like in one of the, not in the top floor, but higher than ground level. And we came down after the performances, and I thought it was so funny. Everyone was cheering me on, or us on, and was like, "Ludi, oh my god, you did so good," and it was so amazing, and I just started crying because I didn't see that coming, and so much positivity, and it was just so amazing. As I said, I'm still quite insecure when it comes to singing, so when I get compliments to my makeup, for example, for my makeup, you may tell me that I look beautiful, yes, but I know, but you're still allowed to tell me, because it's correct. Correct. But when I get compliments for my singing, I get, I'm like, little shy girl, thank you so much, Key, that's me. So all of these, amazing voices, we had really, really strong contenders. And everyone was like, you did so well, and it was so wonderful. And I was like, I was so overwhelmed, so I started crying. Silly me. Little emotional me, and I loved that. I was very free in showing my emotions. I was crying a lot. That's what I'm trying to say. But I was so overwhelmed. I loved it. And then watching it on TV, I was like, oh yeah, actually that went terribly. And I forgot about that until it was on TV. I remembered the others struggling with that song, but I didn't remember me struggling with the lyrics. So, yeah, that was that. And then we were told, all of us stood in the room, and then they were like, oh, so X, Y, and Z. No, actually, no, they did get us in separate groups. They did. Sorry. I have to correct myself. They called us in groups, and, my group, not me. But the others were very worried because they didn't know how, well they did, and I was hyping them up, and I was being supportive, but, well, sorry, but the group effort was not as good as we might have thought it was, and we were told that all of us went through to the next round, which I still think is absolutely unbelievable, because that was such a train wreck of a performance that I can't believe that that we managed to stay in the competition after that. Mind blown. Yeah. But anyways, we, all of the people that managed to, go through to the next round that were not kicked off the show, we were told to get our suitcases, to pack immediately, and then to meet outside with our suitcases. So we ran and got our suitcases. We were told we only have X, Y, and Z amount of time, and not X amount of time, and not a lot. So we had to get our suitcases. We had to come back. We had to pack immediately. So the people that left, bye. But we had to. The ones that continued had to get stuff very quick, and that was very stressful. And of course, the cameras were everywhere and be like, "Oh, so you're stressed? Are you stressed?" Yeah, and I was like, "I'm okay, actually." I must admit, in some situations, I think I'm a very boring person in front of the camera, because I'm just quite relaxed. I know they wouldn't leave without me, and we're talking about TV, So as soon as we are there with our suitcases, we are going to have to wait for hours. Anyways, or did we have to pack our suitcases before we went for our performance? Okay, anyone from my season, correct me if I'm wrong. I can't remember when we had to get our suitcases. Was it before our performance or afterwards? I thought it was afterwards. No, it was afterwards. It was afterwards. Was it? Well, anyways, as we know, I'm not too sure about that, but, it was very rushed. And then we were all sat on a bus suitcases, we sat down, and then there was time for lunch. We had lunch catering. So, I did not know why I was being stressed, but apparently I had to move very quickly. I did not move very quick. I don't move very quickly. Oops. A little bit of tea. Anyway, so afterwards we got on a bus, and then it was like, we thought we're gonna go to somewhere hot and humid, the thing that I was very afraid of, hot and humid. We call it the Auslandsrecall, which would probably just be the recall abroad, and or the foreign country recall. Sounds terrible. Anyways, so we thought we were gonna go somewhere. We were so excited. We sat in this bus and our phones were taken away. That did not happen before. Yes, we had our phones up until then, which I was not expecting, so I thought we were allowed to keep them for that season, but no. Nope. They were taken as we sat on the bus. Motherfuckers. Anyways, so we sat there, and then, of course, the cameras were like, oh, so what do you think is going to happen? And I was like, oh, I don't care. Wait. Can you hear the people? Can I hear the people? Wait, I'm so confused. Hello? I hope that was outside. Anyway, so we packed our stuff, we sat on the bus, and then, people just pissed me off. What do you think where we're going? Of course, TV and people, a lot of people were like, yeah, and screaming, and there was a lot of energy in the room, in the bus, in the room. There was a lot of energy in the moment. I was excited, but everyone else was really pissing me off. I was tired. It was just after the first performance. I just wanted to sleep. I just wanted to recover, my social battery, as I said. And all of these people just couldn't stop talking and screaming and hyping each other up, and I was like, no. So I sat next to my girly girl, and we were relaxed, we were good, and then everyone kept speculating where we're gonna go, and then the bus kept on taking exits on the motorway towards airport number 1, airport number 2. Oh, actually, no, that's not right. We kept on driving around in circles, and me and someone else started, and we were like, the place that we left from is still on the signs, it still says place, I forgot the name, but place X was still on there, and we were like, it was dark, so we didn't know where we were going, and then we were like, are we going around in circles? And then, no, we're not going round in circles. Why would you think that? And I was like, yeah, but we're not moving anywhere. The same places keep on popping up on these signs on the road, on the side of the road. So one of the organizers, I don't know if it was production or whatever, went to the front of the bus driver and was like, they chatted. And then suddenly we took a left turn instead of a right. And we were like, oh, we're going somewhere else. And then we did. We went to the motorway. And then we started going towards airports. And then there was Nuremberg Airport. No, was it Nuremberg? I don't know. Some German city with an airport. Airport number 1. And then there was Stuttgart Airport. I don't know how Stuttgart got an airport. I don't know. Somewhere. Airport number 2. And then all of these airport signs, emerged and popped up. And we were like, oh, so we are going to fly somewhere. Ah, I was right. And then the next guy was like, no, I was right. And no, none of them was right. Because we weren't going to an airport. We were going round in circles on the motorway. So obviously we kept on seeing the same airport signs coming from different directions. They really had us believing that we were going to fly. They tried to push and stress that point so intensely that I knew that we were not going to go anywhere. Because they wanted us to believe that we were going anywhere, or going somewhere. So, little Miss Me, I was like, no, yeah, you're right, we're going to fly somewhere. And I turned around to my girly girl and I was like, yeah, we're not going anywhere, we're going to go back. And she was like, no, do you think? I said, yeah, we're going back. And she was like, no, I don't think so. I said, we're going back. We were going back. So we took the exit off the motorway and we saw the name of the place where we'd left from on the road signs, and I was like, Little Miss Ludi knew that we were not going to go anywhere, but they needed time to build the new, surrounding, the new set, because we were not staying in the youth hostel, which was next to the convent. We were staying in the convent, in a huge room. All of us on, these camping beds. No proper back support, arch support, whatever you want to call it. I have no idea concerning mattresses. Nothing. Just a camping bed and some kind of blanket. They said to us, you have to know how it is to live with nothing, to appreciate a life with everything. And I said, I did not come to a casting show, to a reality competition show, to be taught to be appreciative of what I have or what I potentially might have soon. I came here to win. I didn't come here to win. No, I actually didn't go there to win. I just wanted to survive. And the experience, again, it was during a pandemic. I did not have anything else to do or anywhere else to be. So yeah, that was a bummer. The room was so cold, that the only source of heat were these thermo, like they look like lampshades, and then they, radiate heat, but it's not a radiator. It's like a big panel at the top, and then it's like a grill, but it's not a grill. Anyways, so we had 4 of those in the room, in each corner of the room, and it was freezing cold, and I wanted to, okay, Carl, yes, thank you very much, you have made an appearance in my video, so, okay, this is the longer appearance for the car. You go, girl, you got this. Props to you, mama. So I wanted to sit with my girly girls, sleep with my girly girls, I just wanted to be comfortable. I wanted to have people around me, even if we were all in one room. I wanted to have people around me that I felt comfortable with, and I felt like I have, even if it's a huge room, I felt like I have my own kind of corner that I can come back to and take a step back and just be, which was a bigger task than one might think in a big room with approximately 30 people sleeping there. Maybe even more. I don't know how many people slept in there. A lot of people slept there. yeah, that was not very cool, especially because we had more time to actually get to practice and rehearse the song that we got on the next day, which I am going to come to in the next video, I think. I'm not sure. I've got 7 minutes left, or maybe we'll just, you know what, actually, I'll start the video, I'll start the story, and then I'll conclude in the next video. That's a good idea. Yeah, I like that. So we woke up the next morning. The thing is, everyone had a bed. Some people had a mattress and a proper, like fancy people camping bed with a mattress. I'm looking at no one in particular, but you know who you are. I know you're not going to watch the video, but you know who you are. Girl. Rude. Anyways, I was okay on my bed actually. I had a blanket thing that I put underneath myself, and a sleeping bag to put over myself to be covered, or where I put myself into, obviously, a sleeping bag. And everyone had different resources, so we didn't have showers. We did not have showers. I thought that very inhumane, actually. We did not have showers. We had everything was taken away from us. I don't even think we had our suitcases. Did we have our suitcases? We must have had our suitcases. I don't know. No, probably. Anyway, so we laid there, stone cold. We woke up. We had no showers. It was freezing cold. Every one of us was just trying to, wash themselves to freshen up a little bit, to wake up, to have a coffee or breakfast or whatever. And everything was so minimalistic. We were supposed to have nothing, kind of. Of course, we had food, but it was not like the catering we had before. It was, there you are. That's a piece of bread. So yeah, thanks a lot. And of course, all of us had terrible. We were in a terrible mood. We were just pissed. We were hungry. We were thirsty. Well, thirsty was not that bad, but we were hungry. We were moody. We didn't sleep well. We just wanted to, get over it. Get over it. Get it done. Get it done. Just go. Leave. We wanted to go home. And then the new songs were assigned in the same room that the other songs were assigned, but this time they had like boards standing in the room that were not a chalkboard, but one that you can pin stuff to. But it wasn't cork either. It was like, I don't know, fabric that you pin stuff to. Whatever. So the songs were pinned to these boards standing in the room, and everyone was like running around and checking what songs there were, and there were amazing songs. We had wonderful songs, and then there were ones that I thought were like, oh, okay, well, they exist. Hey. And then there were songs that I didn't know or didn't really know, and we were supposed to, stand with the song that we would like to have, or say which one we would like to have. I don't remember, but we were supposed to, say which one we want, and groups and stuff. But obviously they did not care what any one of us did, so they already had us sorted to the songs, and I got the song "True" by Spandau Ballet. I don't think that video is online. I'm gonna have to see. Maybe I can actually. I think there's a video on Instagram, and I think I'll manage to pop that in the description because that was a production. We had a whole whole performance figured out, for better or for worse. um, but the group, it was 4 of us, and it was 4 of the sisters, you know, the sisters. Yeah, them. And the 3 of us, we got on really well together. One of them was not the vocalist. Oh, sorry, not the vocalist of the group, but very artistic in the way that he performs. And the other one's a singer. And the other one was the one that I was grouped and teamed up with before the other queer person from the first group that I had, from the, you know, the train wreck performance. And we were butting heads a little bit. Not a lot, because, you know, the first performance went well, but obviously in this situation I was confronted with a song that I didn't really know, and in a group with 2 people that I really liked and a person that I got on with, but not, you know, none of my girls. Yeah, so that then immediately switched into, I didn't assign myself as a team captain. I'm generally someone who likes to be in charge and likes to help organize, and, you know, I control. Yes, I am able to reflect. But yeah, I was a bit of a bossy girl. But I said, you know, this is how we should, you know, divide it into parts, and this is how which a logic structure into the song and what makes sense. And obviously I then said I'd like to have this part because that's exactly what my voice does the best. So that made sense, and I thought everyone else had a fair shot at everything, but I thought that the vocalists or the singers were supposed to do those parts that really have needed vocals. So thank you very much for listening. I have to leave very quickly because I've got 30 seconds left, but thank you for watching. If you have not seen the first parts of this story time, go and check them out. They are in the playlist. I'm Ludi. Check my Instagram out. It's in the description as well. Thank you so very much for watching, and I am going to continue this story time in the next video. So stay tuned. It was lovely, and bye bye.